Some of Paras traders. Paras Traders of Ahmedabad has a branch at Rajkot. Head office sends goods to the branch at cost price with the instruction to sell the goods at a profit of 25% on cost price. The branch sells goods for cash as well as on credit. All expenses of branch are paid by head office except petty expenses. Head office sends petty cash to the branch for petty expenses. All cash collections by the branch are to be remitted to the head office. Following information of branch are available for the year ending on 31st of March 2013. Balances as on 1/4/2012 debtors petty cash furniture. Transactions during the year 2012-2013 goods sent to branch by head office, goods returned by branch to head office, cash sales by the branch 2 lakhs which is remitted by branch to HO, goods returned by debtors to the branch. It's a transaction between debtors and branch not recorded in the branch account. Branch expenses, rent and taxes, office expenses and salary 55,000 paid by HO. It will be recorded in branch account as payment is made by HO. Cash receipt from debtors is a transaction between debtors and branch, so it's not recorded normally, but the amount received from debtors is remitted by branch to HO, so it will be recorded in branch account. Bad debts, petty cash sent to the branch by HO, furniture sent to the branch by HO, date 1st of October 2012, total sales, closing balance is petty cash and stock 75,000. Furniture is to be depreciated by 10% per annum as per written down value method. Branch has sold goods as directed by the head office. From the above particulars, prepare Rajkot branch account, Rajkot branch trading and profit and loss account in the books of head office. Calculations are to be shown as the part of your answer. Now here, branch is given an instruction to sell the goods at a profit of 25% on cost price, and the goods have been sold as per this instruction. This is not a sum on invoice price. In invoice price, goods are sent at a cost plus some profit, some load. Invoice price, goods are sent at an invoice price. Here the goods are not sent at an invoice price. The goods are sent to the branch at cost, but the instruction is given to the branch to sell the goods at 25% profit on cost. In such situation, any of the stock details are generally missing, so it is advisable to prepare stock account under such situations. Now let us consider the other details of the sum. You are given total sales 6,50,000. You are given cash sales 2 lakhs. From this total sales, if you deduct cash sales, you will get the credit sales, and that credit sales gets recorded in a working note for debtors account. In debtors account, credit sales can be recorded. Over and above, if you notice, you are given the opening balance of debtors, credit sale is available, cash receipt from debtors is also available, but you are not given the closing balance of debtors. So you are required to prepare debtors account in working note to find out the closing balance of debtors. So after closing this debtors account, we can write the closing balance of debtors that we have found out in the branch account, then we can complete the branch account. So we are required to prepare debtors account in a working note. You are given the opening balance of petty cash. Petty cash sent to the branch by HO 4,000. You are also given the closing balance of petty cash, but you are not given the miscellaneous expenses, petty expenses paid out of this. So to find out the payment of petty expenses, we are required to prepare a petty cash account in a working note. This missing item of PT expense is useful to us for the purpose of preparing trading and profit and loss account. So in working note, we shall prepare PT cash account to find out the PT expenses paid by the branch. You are given the details of closing stock. You are also given the details of goods sent to the branch and goods returned by the branch. But notice that you are not given the opening stock that is given to the branch at the beginning of the year, that is missing. So details of opening stock is missing. We are also given the practice of selling by branch at 25% on cost price. So we can find out the gross profit. By preparing a stock account, we can find out the opening stock, which is a missing item. That opening stock shall be recorded in branch account that we are going to prepare. Then and then we can find out the profit of branch. You are given the opening balance of furniture, also given the details of furniture sent to the branch. You are also given the rate of depreciation for furniture 10% per annum. On the basis of that, we are required to find out the closing balance of furniture, which is to be recorded to the credit side of branch account. After understanding all these details, let us start preparing branch account and the working notes. In working note, we are going to prepare petty cash account, debtors account and stock account as we have discussed. Now let us start with the first information, that is of balances as on 1/4/2012. Opening balance of debtors 20,000, petty cash balance 1,000, furniture balance 15,000. All the assets balances at the beginning of the year are notionally recorded as given to the branch. Branch is a creation or branch is a creation for a specified activity by the head office. I'm sorry. Now at the beginning of the year, branch is given all the assets and for that branch account is debited. So debtors balance debited to branch account, and same way opening balance of debtors is recorded in debtors account in a working note. Opening balance of petty cash debited to branch account and is recorded as opening balance in petty cash account. Similarly, opening balance of furniture debited to branch account and its closing balance will be found out by preparing working note. Transactions during the year, goods sent to the branch account debit to goods sent to branch account 5,50,000. This information is recorded in stock account because we are going to find out the missing detail of stock, that is opening stock. Goods returned by branch is the giver, credit branch account, and goods returned by branch is deducted from goods sent to find out the net amount of stock given to the branch. Cash sales by the branch. Now this is a transaction between branch and customer, but the branch is given an instruction to remit cash daily. So cash sales proceeds are remitted by branch to HO. So branch is a giver of cash of 2 lakhs. Branch account is credited for that. Cash account debit to branch account. Goods returned by debtors to branch. It's a transaction between debtor and branch. It is recorded in a working note of debtors account. It won't appear in the branch account because branch is not a privy to this transaction. This sales return is also recorded in stock account because we are required to find out the missing detail of opening stock. Branch expenses 55,000 paid by HO. Branch is the receiver of cash for payment of expenses or in the form of payment of expenses. So branch account debit to cash account 55,000. Cash received from debtors 3,75,000. This is a transaction between branch and debtors, so debtors account shall be credited. But the branch is given an instruction to remit cash daily. So these proceeds from debtors are remitted by branch to HO. So it will also appear in branch account as well as it will also appear in a working note for debtors. But debts is a loss to be recorded in debtors account in a working note. Petty cash sent to the branch. Branch is the receiver. Branch account debit to petty cash account. And in a working note petty cash account receipt side we write 4,000 amount received for petty expenses. Furniture sent to the branch. Branch is the receiver. Branch account debit to furniture account 30,000. This total sales is recorded to the stock account. From that sales return is deducted. So this is a net sales 6,25,000. Now closing balance of petty cash, branch account credit, and in a working note petty cash account we write on the credit side closing balance. Closing stock 75,000 is credited to branch account and it is also credited to stock account. Now head office send goods to the branch at a cost price with an instruction to sell goods at a profit of 25% on cost price. So let us find out the gross profit. If 100 is the cost, then 25 is the profit, 125 is the sales price. If 125 is the sales price, then 25 is the profit. How much? For 6,25,000. So you get a gross profit of 1,25,000 that is recorded to the debit side of stock account. It is just a like to trading account. Now in a stock account, the missing details is the opening stock 50,000 that we write to the debit side of branch account in the opening balance is 50,000. Furniture to be depreciated at 10%. You are required to provide depreciation for the whole year on the opening balance 15,000. So 15,000 into 10% depreciation 1,500. Furniture sent to the branch during the year on 1st of October 30,000 on which depreciation is provided for 6 months, that is also 1,500. So written down value of furniture is 42,000 that is credited to branch account. Now we are required to find out the credit sale for the purpose of completing debtors account. Total sales minus cash sales is equal to credit sales. Credit sale is debited to debtors account in a working note. Now we find the closing balance of debtors. Total of debit side is 4,70,000 minus items credited 25,000, 3,75,000 and 15,000. We get a closing balance of debtors 55,000 that will appear on the credit side of branch account. Now we close petty cash account. The missing item is a petty expenses that is useful for the purpose of preparing branch trading and profit and loss account. Now we can find out the profit of branch. Total of credit minus total of debit. We get a profit of 47,500. This is how branch account gets prepared. Now I am also required to prepare branch trading account and branch profit and loss account. Just to confirm that the profit that we have found out by preparing branch account, does that agree with the profit that we may find by preparing trading and profit and loss account? So we are preparing here trading and profit and loss account just to confirm that the profit calculated by us is true or is exactly alike to the method of finding out the profit by preparing trading and profit and loss account. Now I want to prepare trading and profit and loss account not from the information given in the sum, but I would like to prepare it from this branch account and working notes. I start with the debit side of branch account. Opening stock 50,000 debited to trading account. Opening balance of debtors cannot be recorded in trading and profit and loss account, so opening balance is not recorded. Furniture opening balance is also not recorded in trading and profit and loss account, but the depreciation on furniture gets recorded. So items debited to branch account for furniture is 15,000 plus 30,000 and credited to branch account for furniture 42,000. Difference between debit and credit is known as depreciation. We have already calculated depreciation while preparing branch account, that was also 3,000, and this 3,000 depreciation is debited to profit and loss account. Opening balance of petty cash we can't write in trading and profit and loss account. Goods sent to branch debited to trading account. Cash 55,000, that is payment of expenses by head office for the branch, and all these expenses are debited. So rent and tax is debited to profit and loss account. Office expense is debited to profit and loss account. Salary expense 30,000 debited to profit and loss account. Petty cash sent cannot be recorded in trading and profit and loss account. Goods returned by branch deducted from goods sent. So we get 5,25,000. Sales 2 lakh is the cash sales. Credit sale is 4,50,000. So total sales 6,50,000, that is credited to trading account. Closing balance of debtors cannot be recorded in trading and profit and loss account. Cash received from debtors is also not recorded in trading and profit and loss account. Closing stock appears on the credit side of trading account. Closing balance of debtors cannot be recorded. Petty cash closing balance also cannot be recorded. Now look at the petty expenses. They are debited to profit and loss account. Sales return deducted from sales, and bad debt being loss debited to profit and loss account. Now try to find out gross profit by completing trading account. Total of credit side is 7 lakhs. 7 lakhs minus opening stock and goods, and we get a gross profit of 1,25,000. Notice that here the trading account that we have prepared and the stock account that we have prepared is same. So you can avoid the preparation of stock account to find out the missing item of opening stock. That you can definitely find out by preparing trading account straight away, and opening stock can be found out, and then you can, after finding opening stock by preparing trading account, you can complete the branch account and find the profit for the branch. That I will demonstrate in my next sum. This gross profit is transferred to profit and loss account. From this, all expenses are deducted. We get a net profit of 47,500, which is exactly same as we have found out by preparing branch account. This is how this sum gets solved.